To roll the dice. By chance they came on Devil's Game, and gosh, they paid the price. Paid the price. And now they're fighting for their lives on a mission fraught with dread. And if they proceed but don't succeed, well, the devil will take their heads.
Oh, hello everyone. It's time for another Summer of Streams 2 stream. Logan's here, I think. Maybe he is, I don't know. Logan, you here? Oh no. I think his mic might be muted, everybody, but Logan is apparently here. And it's time for a Summer of Streams 2 stream. We are here. Yeah. Let's get started. Logan, are you here still?
Hey, Bayek!
Yeah, he is here. Ah, that's pretty cool. He's not dead, he's here. Everything's good. So yeah, Logan, how far did you get with the game? Logan?
Ha! Fooled all along, mortals. I'm here.
So how far did you get with Cuphead, Logan?
The second world, and then I died a lot, and then I couldn't do it, and it sucked.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I'm terrible at the game. I'm about 10% through it, so that's gonna be fun. Are you playing Cuphead right now, Logan?
No, oh my god. I'm playing Splatfest, and I'm in a lobby with 3 people called Bubble Time, Bath Bomb, and Bath Time. They're all using the Blob Blobber. And I'm just over here with my Clash Blaster Neo.
So, we have a funny story to say about Cuphead, don't we? We have a funny story to tell.
Do we?
Yes. Where did me and you first play the game? Well, where did we first play the game in person together?
On the Switch.
Well, no, but where? Not on what console? Where like as in where did like
The UK.
no, like oh, no, as in the location, as in the building.
Oh, Britain.
No, I don't. Right, I'll explain it. Right.
Wait, is this a new Shifty Station I haven't seen?
Well, I mean, you haven't played half of them, so.
Or it's like the background from the actual expansion, like the final boss of that. And there's like hyperbomb and stuff.
Oh,
Is this
that might be
new?
a new one. Yeah, it might be a new one.
And it's got the Fly Octo Fly in the background.
Yeah, it probably is a new one.
I'm gonna die.
What?
I'm turning the music off, I'm sorry.
Oh, Sparkle Stack says they hear Splatoon. So you do.
Well, this is new, so I'm not even playing a lot of Splatoon this time. Right, I don't want to keep dying!
I feel like I'm getting better at Cuphead now, honestly.
This is the first time I've played it in months, isn't it?
Watch me die. Watch me die instantly.
I'm sure people will be doing a lot of that.
See, I died now. So what are your thoughts on Cuphead then, Logan? Do you not like the game, or do you like the game, or?
It's a game, isn't it?
Well, like, do you think it's hard, or like easy, or?
I think it's very hard to. I do think it's a good game. It's just the kind of game that I just suck at.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think the original Super Mario Bros. Is harder.
Okay.
Do you agree with that, or do you think Cuphead's harder?
I'm not sure. I've beat Mario 1, but that's only with save states on Switch Online, so I really can't measure the actual difficulty of it, really.
Well, I mean, in terms of like the platforming, in terms of level design.
I think Cuphead, in terms of sort of level design, is harder.
There's more going on.
But like, I feel like you're punished a lot more for dying in Mario.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I have another opinion on quote-unquote hard games. I have an opinion that Crash Insane Trilogy isn't a hard game.
Oh, wait, hang on. There's a killer whale in the middle of the bloody match.
Well, I haven't played the new 50 Station. How like, what? Explain to me, like, what, is it like?
Right, well, it just got down to like a minute left, and then suddenly Pearl drops a little squid bomb in the middle of the stage, and then she just fires off a nice little killer whale.
But I didn't think the killer whale was into. I thought they were like, nice.
It's not, but apparently it is now.
I don't understand Nintendo.
Couldn't they have just programmed in the killer whale
That'd have been pretty cool if I could find.
for us to use?
Yeah, that'd have been cool. I miss the sound of like the mega whale was cool. I like the whale.
The killer whale.
Yeah, the killer whale. I literally said it a minute ago and I forgot the name. But yeah, I like the killer whale. Why can't we have it back?
It's just a shame. It's not good enough.
Anyway, my opinion on Crash Bandicoot is you just gotta learn the stages, and after you know what's coming up, and you can expect what to do. The game isn't that hard. Like, the game isn't like hard in the sense of.
I think you can say that about any game that's difficult. If you practice enough, you get good at it.
Well, no, like some games, like for example, like a puzzle game, it's like, oh, where do I go? What do I do? That's also hard. But like to me, Crash, you know, oh, I've got to get to the end of this. It's just memorizing what comes up and memorizing what happens.
Yeah, but you can say the same about Cuphead. You just memorise the boss's attacks and then dodge them. I mean, there is a fair degree of RNG there, like with the frog boss.
That's just.
But
that's just luck. Wait, did you beat the frog boss on my account?
Yeah, I did. It took me about 27 tries, but I pulled through.
Thank you very much.
So you don't have to suffer and beat the frog boss.
Thank you very much. I haven't got the chaser either. Wait, hold on. Is there a chaser sound effect?
We were just talking about streams getting copyright done.
Yeah. The chaser.
Will it be the Beast Mark Lovett? He's fat, lol. Or will it be the other chaser, John Johnson, and he's called John? Yorkshire. What a weird place.
Oh, this isn't the chaser. Oh, that's a noise. Right, does anybody know what the chaser is? Right, everyone in the chat, let me know. Do you know what the chaser is? The chaser.
It's called the chase.
Yeah, it's called the chase. Whatever. Does anybody know what the chase is called? Or what the chase is?
My God, I'm loud.
Is the maitre d' on what TV dating show? Stop.
What, you're loud on the stream compared to me? Oh. What are you doing? Are you like playing the stream over and over again? Hang on. How do we get back to the chaser thing? Hey, Logan.
No.
Did you know that the chaser's been on TV for 10 years?
No, I didn't know that.
You're really quiet now.
Well, turn me up a bit then.
Why are you so quiet?
I don't know, it's not my fault. Probably.
It sounds quiet. Right, I need to find the chaser. The Chase is a TV show, which is like a quiz show in the UK, and it's where people answer questions. That's it. Has this level been beat? I'm pretty sure it hasn't. I'm not sure. Wonder where Logan's gone.
I'm sorry, I got very excited. I got a triple kill with a splashdown.
Oh, do you feel better now?
Yeah.
Are you too loud on the stream compared to my voice, or is it like, is your voice okay?
It was quite loud.
Have I fixed it now or not? Just try talking now for a volume. Logan, how do you change your guns in Cuphead?
I think it's the left bumper. Oh yeah, it is Pearl.
Yeah, left bumper in the map.
This is a damn good stage. I hope we get to play this for custom Splatfest or private battles. This will be awesome.
Oh, shoot A, shoot B. What's shoot B? How do I shoot with B?
Oh no, shot A and shot B. That's like, oh, that'll be how you switch then. No, never mind. I'm being stupid. You need to buy a second shot.
I am confusing.
It's just the menu, Owen. That's not the difficult part of the game.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on.
Well, go to shot B, move over to your chaser thing, and select it.
Yeah, but it's already been selected, I think.
Oh, okay. I think you used the. It's one of the bumpers switch, I think.
Ah, I don't understand.
I think it's the right bumper or left button. It's a bumper. You need to use a bumper to switch.
All right. That switch. Ah, right, I've done it. Don't matter. Don't matter now, I've done it. I'm a magician. Oh, the chaser basically just lets you beat the game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just way easier. Right, I'm gonna say it. I feel like Cuphead is easier with Joy-Cons than it is a Pro Controller.
I'm not sure if I've tried it with the Pro Controller yet. Maybe I shall do that later.
Yeah. Pro Controller buttons are a bit bigger, you know? They're a bit mushy.
Mm.
I quite like how the buttons on the Joy-Cons feel, to be honest. I like how they're quite clicky. Oh, I was wondering about that. You know the 3DS? Like, on your 3DS? Are they
Yeah.
buttons like clicky like they are on the Joy-Cons, or are they like mushy?
Yeah, they're clicky.
Yeah. So I used to have a before I got my Switch, I had a 2DS before getting like a 3DS, and they're all mushy buttons. And then I got the Switch, I was like, oh, they're clicky. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I realised like the 3DS models have like the thing. And then like after I got my Switch, then I got a new 3DS because they had a SNES one coming out. It was nice. I'm scared that the no, don't kill me. I'm scared that the
Game's too difficult.
like, game might be too loud. I forgot how one dashes. Ah, that's how you dash. I really need to put more time to this game.
I would also love to do that, but I also value my possessions.
What, so you scared you're gonna break something?
Yeah.
I've never understood that. I've never broken anything in anger before.
You probably have very durable things. Well, the only thing I can remember you doing in anger is smacking your controller against your knee.
Yeah, I smacked my controller against me. That's pretty much it. Have you broken anything in anger?
I broke a laptop once, but that was just unfortunate circumstances.
How'd you break a laptop? Oh my
Well-
god! It's torrential raining outside.
Oh, is it?
Is it for you?
No. No, that's
Not
weird. We
raining
don't
for
live that.
you.
We don't even live that far apart.
It is like torrential rain out there. I'm scared, Logan. I'm gonna be a soggy boy. My windows are open. Can you hear the cars up? Listen. Can you hear the water like gushing outside?
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh. I just realised the coins look like Pac-Man in this game. Is Pac-Man
That's not
on
very
Switch?
security.
Is Pac-Man? Pac-Man's got to be on Switch, hasn't it?
Yeah, he's in Smash.
No, I mean like Pac-Man's in like the arcade. I like a good Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's probably on everything. So.
You know, I wouldn't. I'd pay at least like £2 or £3 just to get like Pac-Man on the Switch because I quite like, 5 minutes, a game of Pac-Man. I mean, you could say you could just go on Google or get it on the phone and stuff, but I like the clicky buttons, you see. I like my clicky buttons. How long is Cuphead if you like good at it? Is it like a 3-hour, 4-hour game?
I think the speedrun record's probably about an hour. That's probably people flipping like training, not their entire lives.
Oh my god, is that
Oh,
thunder?
yeah.
Can you hear it through, like,
The Dark Lord is here!
Can you hear that through the sky? It sounds like thunder.
Yeah, it's thunder.
Maybe because it is thunder.
I said it. I didn't say it wasn't thunder.
No, I never said you didn't. I just said maybe because it is thunder.
I said, what? So I said it's thunder, and you said maybe because it's thunder.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe because it is thunder.
Oh my god, do you hear that? Lightning. Scared. Oh, shaking me up.
Like, remember when you were like a kid? When everyone when they were a kid must have heard thunder for the first time, been like, what?
Excuse me.
Yeah. Like,
My house got struck by lightning once.
But when you're like a kid or like a baby or whatever, you must have sneezed for the first time and you've just been like, whoa. Yeah.
I remember my house got struck by lightning when I was like 10. I couldn't have Wi-Fi for like 2 weeks and I actually got depression.
Really?
Yeah. Couldn't go on Xbox 360 to play Minecraft with all my mates.
Is that a thing you do? I like I knew people that had Minecraft, but like none of us played it together. We all sort of played it like by ourselves.
Oh yeah, well it was like me and like one of my friends, and then sometimes there'd be like a couple other people that might join us. We'd have like a new bloody world every day.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Minecraft worlds, should we do a Minecraft stream this week for Sos 2?
Why not? Everyone loves a bit of Minecraft, don't
Well,
they?
I
Of
would
course
do it. I
they
would
do.
do it tonight. I really want to stream it tonight, but it's Splatfest, isn't it? So
Yeah.
watch this space. Watch this space, lads. Sometime this week. Ah, I'm a silly lad. I am. Do you know I scheduled
Why?
a Splatfest stream for Sunday? It ends at
Yeah.
like 3 o'clock, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, well, you can replace that with Muck then, can't you?
Yeah, there we go. Minecraft this Sunday. Join us, old server. Gonna be great. I feel like no one ever dashes in Cuphead.
I dash.
I know, but it feels like an underrated move, but not people using to like gameplay footage of it.
Yeah. Well, because people are more focused on shooting than anything else. I think that's where a lot of people might go wrong with Cuphead, is that a lot of people just sort of go all out shooting, where I think dodging is more sort of important.
Can you like dash into enemies and kill them, or is that not how it works?
No.
I'm taking this level slower this time.
That's probably the key to winning, I'd say.
Just go slow. I'm surprised at how well of a good port it is on Switch. It's a really good port.
Yeah, it looks better than I might not have been Cuphead actually, but was it Cuphead that we said looked better than
Yeah.
other
And
games,
then
or like the
our,
other versions?
What do we say? Mutual friend or friend? We'll say friend. One of our friends was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I agree."
Call him John.
Yeah. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I agree." And he's like an Xbox fanboy. I feel like it's daily now. We have the same argument over and over again that Nintendo doesn't put any effort into games. And I go, "Yeah, they do." Oh, do you remember on like Wednesday when he like accused me of starting an argument with him? Just like me defending Nintendo.
Yeah.
Even though I was agreeing.
Well, it's him continuing the argument, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Even though I was agreeing.
He's good at arguing.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
He just repeats the same point over and over again. Doesn't really make any sense. Yeah. See, my point is, he said that like Mario. What was his point? Was he saying like Mario could look better than he actually?
Mario's looked the same for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Which I'd say is a fair point, but like he doesn't really need to. He doesn't need to look like that. He doesn't need to look better.
I made the point of like, it was either The Simpsons or Tom and Jerry. Like, they've looked the same for the past 10 years, but because the companies don't want to change the way that those characters look, they don't need to. Hell, look at Undertale, right? That came out like what, 2015, and that's the game that could have realistically been made on the NES or the SNES.
Yeah.
Just because like something could be better doesn't mean it has to be. Like Cuphead, if they wanted to make it really hyper realistic, they could like have like little like details and shine on like the cups and stuff, and make it all like really nice and everything. But they wanted to go for 1930 style. Right, I think there's something wrong with my right Joy-Con. It keeps like disconnecting, and like the A button doesn't feel right.
No, see that's something I don't quite like. Sort of with criticisms people have of video games, where they'll say that characters or things and look the same from like the past sort of like decade or so.
Yeah.
But I don't think they understand that like I feel like if there's nothing wrong with like if like the makers are happy with it and the people and it's satisfactory, like it's good and it's not been complained about, it doesn't need to change.
Well, what about a comic book?
Yeah, I mean they have the same art style still, like I said, with maybe a little more expressive.
Spider-Man the exact same way for like 50 or 60 years. That's what we do. Yeah, I don't get that. That's what made his point irrelevant. And it's like, no, it's not. The point I made was he's like, because after I made the point if they don't need to change the characters, he's like, oh, you're just defending Nintendo or something. And that's when I made the point of, oh, it's a Thunder. That's when I made the point of like the whole like Simpsons thing. And then he sort of like carried on saying I was a fanboy, but.
Oh my God, Owen!
What?
If my house gets struck by lightning, I've got my iPad plugged in to the charger, and then my headphones plugged into the iPad, which are then going into my ears. So hopefully, if the house gets struck by lightning, I will die instantly.
I shouldn't be laughing at that. But I did anyway, it was funny.
But I mean, knowing my luck, it probably wouldn't happen. I know. I'd be so lucky. And lightning would probably strike right next to me.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the lightning
could
would
have been
strike,
a
but it
few
would,
feet closer.
it would kill off your like Wi-Fi router instead of you.
Yeah, no, it would just like go straight through me and just ground itself, and then I'd be bit of heartburn.
Bit of heartburn.
Yeah,
You've had
might take some morphine for that.
Yeah, heartburn's terrible.
Yeah.
Heartburn is the worst injury I've ever had. Oh, I never asked this, Logan. What is your worst injury?
At the time I decapitated myself and tried to sew my head back on, but I accidentally dropped it and it rolled down the garden and I had to dig it out again.
Okay. No, seriously though, like, what is your worst ever injury?
I don't know, I haven't really got many, like, injuries.
Yeah. I've never broken a bone, if that means anything.
Yeah, neither have I. Not that I know of, anyway. Maybe I broke my left, tibia when I was 7.
Do you know the nose situation we talked about ages ago on stream where I got hit in the nose with a cricket bat? Or a rounder's bat?
Oh, yeah.
I've only been able to breathe out of one nostril ever since. Should I get that sorted out?
Maybe.
Well, like,
I don't think that's normal.
it can change. Like, if I like pull my nose in a certain way, I can smell out of like the right nostril. But if I pull my nose to the left, I can smell out the left one. So they both work, they just don't work together.
Yeah, a bit like us.
You don't work though. You don't do anything.
True. Well, that's only because you're here. If you weren't here, I'd be working my bum cheek off.
Working your left bum cheek off.
Yeah.
How would you sit down?
Lopsidedly.
Lopsidedly. Oh, did you see that like picture? You know, like with like somebody like sat down on like a chair or something, like their wallet in their back pocket, and it shows like the spine like going a different way. You ever seen that like picture?
No.
I'll try and find that for the stream. I don't know if it's true or not. I remember that the whole like internet thing where like it was like a big thing on how you sit on the toilet. Apparently you're meant to like squat over the toilet, and then like the tubes where like your poo comes out can like be like work better or something. I don't know if it was true or not. I'll try and find it.
Oh, going back to that topic we were on about a minute ago, I think the worst injury that I can think I've had, that I can like remember at this moment, was when I got a splinter under my fingernail.
A splinter underneath your fingernail?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was very painful. But I'm not sure, like, it's probably not like the worst as in damage I've done to myself, but like it really hurt.
How did you get it?
Well, I was in, I think it was year 2, and I was in the classroom. We were lined up to go to our assembly, and then there was kind of this like worktop on the side, and as we were like walking from this line, I was sort of running my hand across it, and like there was a bit that stuck out, and I got it underneath my fingernail, and like jammed it right up there. It wasn't a very pleasant experience, but the school.
Oh, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, because the school was so great, they didn't take it out either, because apparently they're not allowed to, because parents and things. But like, so I had to have this splinter under my nail for about 10 hours. Well, not 10 hours, but like probably about 6 hours that day. I had to have a nice little splinter under my nail.
What? So they're not allowed to take it out?
Yeah, apparently something like that.
Couldn't they have like?
Because you know how like protective primary schools are, or schools in general, like they won't give you medicine unless you've got parental consent or something.
Yeah, but like, couldn't they have like rang your mum or something? It was like, are you okay to take this like, out of this lad's arm or whatever, or fingernail?
Probably at work, I'd imagine. But so then when I got home, my mum was like, his finger, and pulled it out.
Thing is though, it's such a weird thing like getting a splinter though, isn't it? Because it's like, as soon as it's out, like it's gone, but it hurts to get it out. It's weird, isn't it?
Oh, it's so weird. Like thinking about it, I used to get splinters quite a lot when I was younger, but thinking about it now, I probably haven't gotten it in about like 5 years.
Yeah, probably because like you're more like you think more before you put where you put your hands. To be honest.
Maybe, yeah.
Or the sharp, whatever this is. But
Oh yeah, something else actually. I did get a few cuts from some dirty, rusty barbed wire near a river last year, which I'm surprised I didn't get some sort of viral disease from. And that was with school as well. It was like, do you remember last year there was that geography trip?
Wasn't that this?
I'm not sure if I've told you this before.
You mean last year, as in like year, as in like 2018, or do you mean like last year?
No, there was. Well, yeah, it was 2018, but like we have a geography trip every year, I think.
I don't remember.
But
I remember that. Oh no!
we went to this.
That. I was at the hospital when
yeah.
That happened, so.
we were at the we were on like the bank of some river, going like taking samples, things like that.
Oh,
and there was this bit we needed to get across.
Is this the one where like Chris, where like the cow like mooed at Chris or something?
Yes, it's this one.
Ah, okay, yeah, carry
on. Well, there was this bit where we had to cross to get to this part of the river we needed to survey for our thing, but like the ground we were supposed to walk upon had sort of sunk a little bit, and it was basically a swamp.
A swamp.
It was, and we had no idea how deep it was. So the option was to hold on to a barbed wire fence for dear life and scale across a tiny sort of like 2-inch thick bit of ground to get past the swamp. So that was fun, and I got quite a few slashes on the arm from that. But other than that, I was relatively unscathed. At least I didn't fall in the mud, because that wouldn't have hurt as much, but it would have been more embarrassing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Then again, some lad did just walk straight through the mud for some reason. Mad lad.
That's just the way that goes, I guess. My worst injury, I was in year 1, and I came across the road on a scooter, and completely destroyed my knee.
Did you say me knees?
I think it's my knee or something like that, yeah. Like the entire skin from my knee was just like peeled off. I had to have a massive practically wallpaper my knee every single day. And it was like infected. Oh no! Like, did I say the story of the cat scratch?
The cat scratch?
Yes. If you look on my... next time you see me in person, I'll have to show you. If you look really closely on my forehead, you can see a massive scratch all the way along it.
Oh yeah, I know. I've noticed that. I've not actually done it. I don't think I've ever actually known what it's from.
Ah, well here you go. You're gonna find out now. It's a scar from a cat. We called him Woody. He was like a little tabby cat. He was, Woody was a bit mental, to be fair. He was either really happy and just running around like a crazy thing, or he was really angry and would claw everybody. He was so weird, and he could he could change between moods so quickly. But anyway,
maybe you had bipolar.
Maybe.
Do cats get mental disorders?
Hold on. Can cats have bipolar?
Maybe Cool Cat has bipolar.
In what way?
Which is why he's so completely insane.
Okay. Yes, they can. This is
Hey! I don't know, maybe I have bipolar then.
Google says, while having a bipolar cat is uncommon, felines can experience mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, a compulsive, obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. Your cat can also develop anxiety or depression as a result of suffering from their condition.
Wait, can they get ADHD?
Hang on. I'm not sure. Some people say they can. Yeah, I don't know. It's not I'm not really sure, but I think maybe, yes. I think so.
Well, apparently they can.
Well, anyway, there's a scar on my head.
Oh, I'm so high.
There's a scar on my head. Where this cat, Woody, he was a bit of a mad lad, right? And he decided just to claw my head for no reason when I was hugging him. I was 5 at the time. I was probably choking him to death or something by mistake without realising.
Yeah, probably.
And
now you've got to villainise him forever as the one who smashed in your head.
But no, it was a massive right across my. I'll have to show you it in the light next time you see me. You can feel the dint still. This is when I was 5 years old as well.
Owen's got a dinty forehead.
Yeah, I got a dint in my forehead. It was like a scratch. And,
Let's get that trending worldwide.
What? Hashtag Owen's got a dint in his forehead.
Yeah.
When there's only 2 people watching. Chat's pretty dead tonight, actually. Today, even.
Maybe that's why people say you got such a big forehead. It's because maybe the cat got it with his claws and just sort of yanked it up, like, you know, a suitcase handle. Like maybe it was like that.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Or maybe the damage meant that your hair couldn't grow further. Like it's like tore out some like root cells.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's what happened. And the thing is, you think, oh, it's just a scratch. It was like properly bleeding and that, so like I got like a thing on it. You'd think that'd be the end of it. No, that's not the end.
Did he pull the stitches out?
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't that far. Thing is, what happened was it got infected. Basically, you know, like cats. Have you ever had a cat before, Logan?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay, well what
Kind of
happens?
a shame. But...
I don't know if you, well, with a cat, right? You know, like a dog, you keep in your house and you walk them. Yeah. A cat, you sort of just let them out of the house, and they sort of find their way back into the house. You know.
Yeah.
It's a bit like
Some cat. Apparently, some cats just like sticking about the house. I'd be a house cat.
Well, yeah, but like,
That's definitely that would be my kind of cat.
Some cats go out and about or whatever. And, you know, obviously cats out and about, they can be practically anywhere, like, in the gardens and stuff, and you don't know what's about, you know. Like, if people are gardeners, there might be, like, weed killer on the floor, or, you know, like, might be some dog poo, or whatever. Like, cats are pretty disgusting things, the more you think about it, but still.
Yeah. I'd actually be quite scared of having a cat, because you feel like they just never come back.
That is the thing, like, when you first...
Because all it takes is just, like, one car to, like, kill them, or one car to, like, run them over, or just, like... one guy to just nick it.
Well, it's funny you should say that. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, like cats, like they say, like keep them in the house for like 3 months when you first get them, and then like leave them out, and then when they get hungry, they'll come back or something.
So cats only really want you for food.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's reasonable.
And like
cats are probably just a hyper intelligent species, and they just live to be served by us.
Yeah, they're pretty smart. But yeah, anyway. So as you can expect, my cat was sort of like half house cat, half sort of like adventure cat, whatever you want to say.
Adventure cat.
Adventure
I
cat.
like that.
Well, I don't know, like out in the wild.
Adventure cat, adventures with the kids.
Adventure cat. Oh, I don't know, whatever. He was out and about. He does whatever he does, and he comes back, and you could imagine
doing his biz.
Yeah, you could imagine when obviously he scratches you and he's been out and about. You don't know what's on his like paws. And of course,
yeah, get a little bit of tetanus, a little bit of HIV.
His dirt from his paws went into my paws. If you get it.
That's clever.
And caused a massive infection. And it turns out it wasn't an infection. I was actually allergic to whatever was on.
To cats?
No, not to cats itself, because I can touch the cat, it's fine. But I was actually allergic to whatever was on the...
Allergic to cat claws?
Well, no, not the claws, because I can touch cat's claws and they're fine.
Cat's been eating peanuts.
Mate, well, I don't know, because I can eat peanuts. But whatever. I don't know what it is, but whatever that cat has touched in that garden, I'm allergic to. And that was it. But, about 6 months later, the cat just went. Never came back. And our neighbour said, oh, mate, I took him to the vet for you. And my dad was like, nah, mate, what do you mean took him to the vet? And he was like, we took him to the vet. We found him like lying in the street. And Dad was like, oh no. And by the time my dad got to the vet, he got put down or something. I don't know.
I thought this was going to be the story about the one that you lost and then you found it again and it was really fat.
Oh yeah. I had another cat. She was called Lexi. And yeah, we had her. And she sort of moved out, basically. You know, we let her out one day, sort of went. We didn't know where she went, but she died as well. And we moved house actually. Like we hadn't seen her for like a year, and we moved house. You know, whatever. We went on about house stuff. We moved on, and then I was on my way to Tesco's one day. I was like, that cat looks a lot like Lexi. So I shouted, oh Lexi or whatever, you know, to this cat, and she came to me. I was like, hey up, that's you. And then never saw her again. So I'd imagine some other family taken her in and fed her or something, or maybe some like old granny was like just overfeeding her on like bacon.
Ah, yes, come here, kitty,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's the story of my cats. We've been going for about 40 minutes, Logan. Should we sort of tie up the stream now? Do you think?
I think we can get it to an hour at least.
No.
Algorithm likes that, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah,
What might be good is there might not actually be any copyright claims either this stream, which
well, I
could be
did play
nice.
the jingle to the chase.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that gets claimed down, then I'm going to write to the right, I'm going to write to ITV because that's not on.
Hey, Logan, did you hear about BritBox?
It sounds familiar.
I mentioned it last night to you.
Okay, that might be where I've heard it then.
It's basically Netflix, but it's for like ITV and BBC. They're teaming up.
Oh my god, that's like when
Mario
that's
and Sonic
like
at the Olympic
Crash
Games.
Bandicoot being on Switch.
Or Sonic and Mario being in the same game. But yeah,
Or
so...
Chris and someone else talking.
Oh, me and you streaming. We do make some good laughs. But yeah, yeah, they're teaming up, and it's going to be like £5 a month. And I made the point of, I think that'll be the end of, like, you know, like when you get like a you watch telly now, you get like a Virgin like media box or whatever, or you get a Sky box. I was saying to
Yeah.
my family that I think that'll be the death of those kind of things. People are just going to stream it, aren't they?
Mm.
Because like, you know, like popular things like Corrie and like EastEnders and that is like 40-year-old women. If they can just pay £5 a month, they're like 60 or 70 quid on like a Virgin TV box. It's gonna really like lower the price. People are gonna be really interested, you know.
Well, streaming is the future, no doubt. So it wouldn't surprise me if that were to
there's that
go
weird
down.
what's it called? Google thing, isn't there? It's
Google Plus.
no, not Google Plus. Stadia. I'm not sure how you say it. I'm gonna go with Stadia. It's basically a game streaming service. And yeah, it'd be weird to see that taking off. And they market it like, oh, you can play games anywhere, but with like a really good Wi-Fi connection. And like 4G can barely run the game at like 60 FPS, so there's no even point in even playing it. Yeah, that's what's really great about the Switch. Like, you don't even need Wi-Fi to play it. Like, if I went to play Cuphead on like top of a mountain, as long as I had battery life, I could.
Or if the Switch didn't like freeze to death.
Yeah, but whatever. Well, no, not necessarily. Like,
The Switch might die of oxygen starvation.
well, no, but like you don't like depending on what mountain you went on, like, it's not gonna get like cold. It goes like a.
Well, I guess it depends where you went on the mountain, doesn't it?
Yeah, but still, you could be away from like suburban areas. To play it. That's my point. Oh, Logan, did you hear about the new Switch?
Switch Live?
No, the new Switch.
No.
So you know, if you just rock up to your Argos or like the game right now, do you like the Switch
No.
you see, like the box like the ones we both got, which is like the plain old Switch. Yeah, they're like repackaging them, and for the same price they're putting in a bigger battery, so it's gonna last like 9 hours on a single charge.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but it's the same like casing, the same like shape. But my only problem is now, do you know when you trade those into places like CX and stuff? How are they going to know that one's got a better battery and one hasn't?
And like there might be like a visual. There might be a visual difference between.
Well, no, there's like the casing is exactly the same.
Well, surely they've got to be different internally, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but like.
Then again, I feel like CEX employees aren't exactly trained to like go inside batteries and stuff.
I know, yeah, that's what I was saying. Unless they have like a certain like model number. So like the GBA is like the GBA 1.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Like the ZBA 001. That's my only thing. It's the only way to get around it. But still, it's cool that you play it for 9 hours. But to be honest, I don't really take mine out of the dock that much. And when I do, it's like I never like lose battery when I need it to. Like, what would you say, like, for the battery? How long do you think yours lasts? And, like, do you use it in handheld that much?
Mine usually lasts about 3-4 hours-ish. But I rarely go on handheld.
Oh, Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania can last like a million years. I don't know if you noticed that.
No.
Like Sonic Mania, Undertale, that sort of stuff, it can run for like 6-7 hours. Where if, you know, we're playing, I don't know, what's a really like, heavy game? Marvel Ultimate Alliance or like Fortnite or whatever, it's got like an hour, 2 hours. So, Yeah, I don't know. That's Switch. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't. I think like 9 hours is the same as the DS Lite, I believe. Oh right, Logan. I don't know if you remember this. But you know the DS generation.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a load of like licensed stuff for it?
What do you mean?
Like you could get like every single movie that ever came out, right? There'd be a DS game for it, wouldn't there?
Oh yeah, I know. Like I think like DS and Wii, definitely. Just anything like Shrek, Over the Hedge especially because I always see that in CEX.
Yeah, anything you can imagine, anything that you can
Yeah,
imagine remotely.
if like a movie released between say 2004 and 2012 is probably on the DS or the Wii.
Probably. Or I mean, if it's a family film, then yeah.
Yeah, not like Child's Play 73, Chucky's birthday party.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it, how that sort of thing's all died off?
Yeah, it's probably because the games don't sell well at all.
Well, no, they would have done though at the time, because like I think like the Wii and the DS are quite a casual audience.
Yeah, but now it's not as like I feel like now Nintendo isn't casual really anymore. That's more like Xbox's sort of job.
Yeah.
Because like as kids now, like when we were kids, we would have DSs and Wii's, but like now kids will have Xboxes.
Yeah. Do you know one thing I've noticed? People that don't like Nintendo. As soon as you mention like Nintendo Switch, like oh that's sad. But as soon as you mention the Wii, they're like, oh I remember the Wii Sports. Oh, it was a banging game.
That's it's sad. It's probably because that's probably the reason that they think Nintendo's for children is because they themselves played it as children.
Yeah. And it's like, you can find enjoyment out of Splatoon in the same way you can find enjoyment out of Fortnite.
Yeah.
And have you noticed, like,
You-
the whole, like, the chavvy people who, like, hate Nintendo have, like, stopped hating on Nintendo since Fortnite sort of came big.
Yeah.
Because they know that art style is, like, okay to play, you know?
Especially, I'd say a lot more children play Fortnite than most first-party Nintendo things nowadays.
Yeah. The one thing I will say about Nintendo, we're starting to see it a little bit more and more as time is going on, but they're still very, very, very focused on one kind of market, which is me, pretty much. And I'm happy that they're focusing for me. They're making games that I'm interested in. But in my opinion, I don't know if you feel like the same way, Logan, but I feel like they're not really going after that wide stream gaming audience. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they wanted to, they could try and get a new Call of Duty. They could try and get a new.
I think if they just make their systems a bit higher power, honestly.
Yeah.
I think they like. I wouldn't say it's a requirement. I think Nintendo games are still good, even without being there.
Think about it, The Witcher, which is one of the most biggest, best looking games of this generation on PS4 and Xbox, that's coming to Switch on the current Switch. So I feel.
But I mean, whether or not it's good is a different question.
What? There's been some like gameplay of it. It looks pretty decent, but.
Oh, is this the one they showed off at E3?
Yeah, it's like 30 FPS, but it's running alright. Like, I know there's obviously going to be downscales, I get that, but I think it really proves that you can still downscale a game to pretty much quite a fair bit, and it's still going to be okay on Switch. In my opinion, I think the sky's the limit. But yeah, right now, like, the big Switch exclusives, like, if you're a Zelda fan, you're going to want the system. If you're a Pokemon fan, you might not be ready to get the system yet, but you might get it. I don't know. If you're a Mario fan, you're going to want it. If you're a Splatoon fan, you're going to want it. All the games are already there in the first 2-3 years. And if you're a Nintendo fan, you're going to want one. But if you wasn't a Nintendo fan, I don't know if you feel about this, but there's not a lot there to go, I'm going to get a Switch over an Xbox. Do you know what I mean, Logan?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think would need to come to really like, get the Xbox people over?
Probably things like GTA and Xbox.
Forza.
Oh, not Xbox. GTA, Forza, and Black Ops. But they'd have to be good. Like they'd have to look good and run well.
Yeah. Even if they ported the original Forza Horizon, the first Forza Horizon that was on 360 and Xbox One, if they ported that and had a portable Forza, Switch would fly off the shelves. And I know that sounds stupid because like, oh, it's Xbox, it won't happen. But what am I playing now?
It's like.
You know. What am I playing now?
Yeah,
And who's
yeah.
gonna
Well, it's
get
like,
into Smash?
have you noticed? All the kids nowadays, they're all against Nintendo and stuff. But all the influencers for the kids are all like sort of Nintendo fanboys because they would have been playing like N64 and like SNES when they were kids.
Yeah.
Like for example, I know it's kind of a weird example, but Ali A, he's a bit of a Nintendo guy. Now as much as everyone hates Ali A, he's like, he knows a bit about Nintendo. He's very kind of normie. Like he is to Nintendo how the kids of nowadays will grow up with Xbox, just knowing sort of like vague things but not much.
Yeah. You know.
So like I remember I used to watch LEA when Pokemon Go first came out because I used to love watching Pokemon Go videos, as I'm sure did everyone else. But like it always used to make me sort of cringe when he just say something inaccurate about Pokemon, or like he wouldn't know the name of one that's from like Gen 2 or something.
Hey, you know when Sword and Shield comes out?
Oh
There's
yeah.
going to be a lot of that here, isn't there?
Probably, yeah.
Pokemon. I'm just going to butcher the name.
Oh, is that the evolution of Pikachu? No, that's a Gulpino. You know,
You know, it's just what it is. You know, it is what it is. But I don't know about you. I don't feel like Nintendo's fully accepted with, you know, people that want to try and seem popular at school or whatever. But I feel like there's less strain on it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Nintendo's doing a step in the right direction. Fortnite was a massive leap.
Yeah, definitely.
Fortnite was a massive leap. Because at the time, when you look back on it, Fortnite was kind of like, will it come, won't it come? It was like,
But then again, I feel like Epic Games is sort of they kind of they lack of the money. So if they can, the best way they can get the money is by going onto different consoles.
Marvel is definitely
Like Fortnite's literally on everything.
Yeah, Marvel's in the right direction. Crash Team Racing, that has sold incredibly well. How many copies do you think that sold on in general like the past 2 weeks? It's almost been out a month. How much do you think CTR sold in the past month?
2-3 million.
So 2 million on PS4, 1.5 million on Switch, and then like 200k on like Xbox.
Again, because it goes back to the thing of like people are like, because Crash Team Racing, the original game, is something people would have played when they were younger, back in the 90s on the original PlayStation.
On PlayStation, that's why it sold most on PlayStation. And then Switch obviously sold because of portability, but Xbox hasn't really got a selling point there.
Yeah, because Xbox is the most new of the three big consoles, isn't it?
Yeah, like the PS4 version. I don't know if I've shown you this, but it's got like the retro skins for the characters. I might have shown you a media or whatever. It's got the retro skins for the characters, and it's got a exclusive stage for the PS4 version. The Switch has got portability, and the Xbox is sort of just there. You know, and one thing I will say before we end the stream is that Xbox people don't really seem to like play a wide variety of games. They play what's popular.
Yeah.
And as soon as things are not popular, they stop playing the games that they enjoy as well.
I feel like that really is a shame though. I feel like if you really do enjoy a game, you like for a game to be good and enjoyable, it's going to be something that transcends the test of time. Like even when it stops being popular, people still buy it, play it, and enjoy it.
Have I ever told you about a really like weird guilty pleasure game that I always come back to like every 6 months?
Undertale.
No. My like weird like guilty pleasure game is the original Little Big Planet for the PS3. I have a PS3 that sits in the corner of my room with a power cable and HDMI next to it, and I have one game for it, and it's Little Big Planet. And every 6 months I'll hop online because it's free online, the server's still up. I'll go check out some of the levels, and I just really like the atmosphere of Little Big Planet.
I've a similar sort of relationship like that with anything I used to play probably about 5 years ago. Like I've still got my Xbox 360 mainly to play on my old Minecraft worlds that I used to, or like I'll go back in some of my old Pokemon games on my 3DS and do some stuff there, have a look in my box and think, oh, I remember that Pokemon, that was one of the first ones I ever caught, something like that.
Well, this is a good segue until for tomorrow's 1 o'clock stream, Logan. Because tomorrow's 1 o'clock stream is a game I hold very, very dear to my heart, and that is Rabbids Go Home for the Nintendo Wii. It's a little bit hidden gem, it's a very, very funny game, it's a Ubisoft game, and it's one of my favourite Wii games ever made.
Actually, I haven't actually asked you this yet, but what actually is it? What kind of like what do you do in the game?
It is a linear 3D platformer.
Ooh.
Where you go
Pint of milk says hi.
Oh, who says hi? Pint of Milk says hi. We're talking about
Pint
tomorrow.
of Milk, yeah.
Mario and Rabbids Pint of Milk. But yeah, Mario and Rabbids is a linear 3D platformer where you go around collecting stuff to make a big pile. You go around in a shopping trolley, collecting a big pile of like junk, and you have to get this pile of junk, and you have to go to the moon.
Sounds like a Wallace and Gromit plot.
Yeah, but you go around with this shopping trolley, yeah, and you go around and you like pick up stuff, and then you shake the Wiimote, and it blows people's clothes off, and you collect those. It's a very
It seems
game.
it seems like it's just like a silly sort of fun thing.
If I explain it now, I've not done it justice. All right, it sounds stupid me talking about it now, but trust me, give it a chance. Join us tonight at 8 o'clock for some more Splatfest, and make sure you join us at 1 o'clock because you do not want to miss out on Mario and Rabbids. I'm not doing it justice right now. I feel like I've really dumbed down the game, not made it sound impressive. It is very, very funny. It's a very, very unique game, and I guarantee it'll be a lot of laughs, a lot of stream highlights there. So you want to check that out tomorrow. Logan, what else do we have to say to lovely people while we end the stream? We're at 55 minutes. Do you have anything else to say?
I'm not sure really. See if anybody got anything to ask us in the chat or anything to do, anything like that. Pint of Milk says that it sounds like a masterpiece.
What? It's weird because I haven't really done it justice. I really have not done it justice, to be honest. Trust me, join us tomorrow 1 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. It is a weird experience, but it's a fun experience. I don't know if Logan's going to be here, but it would help out if you could read out the chat. Yeah, the back and forth would make it quite funny. I don't know. It's going to be good. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the Cuphead stream right now, everybody. We'll be back later tonight with some more Splatfest, which is good. How far did we get last night in terms of like levels and stuff?
Well, I'm 200 out of 900 on the Chaos Champion. I'm not sure how far you got.
I was probably.
But I've been playing quite a bit this morning.
I think I was about halfway through.
There!
Don't tempt me, because I'll have to play it. Yeah, I think we're about halfway through it, so we might get it done tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully get it done tonight. Hoping for quite a long stream tonight, 8 till probably about 10-ish. And yeah, that's it. Any final words, Logan, to say to lovely people?
No, that's just about it. Hopefully, people can join us tonight for some Splatfest. We're gonna have some gifts and gaps and a lot of laughs tonight. So join us, please.
All right, okay, that's it
Please.
from us from Cuphead. That's it. That's the only Cuphead stream for someone who streams too, Logan. That's terrible.
And we barely even talked about Cuphead at all.
I know. Well, there we go. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you later tonight for Splatoon 2 Splatfest. We're going to try and get those levels done. Hopefully, get into King tonight. We're going to be doing a massive long stream, lots of goofs and gaffs. It's going to be fun. And also join us tomorrow at 1 o'clock for Rabbids Go Home. Very, very fun game. Don't want to miss it. It's very, very funny. I'm not doing it justice. You'll enjoy it a lot. And then after Mario and Rabbids, we'll be doing Minecraft, and it's going to be so good. And you just kind of want to be here for summer streams too, everybody. It's going to be amazing. I know we're starting off a little bit slow, but trust me, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be great. Stick around. We've got some retro games coming up in the end of the week. Lots of online stuff coming. You can join us in a lot of them. But that's it for right now. We'll see you later tonight with some Splatfest. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care and see you in a bit.
Bye. Well, controller dropped on the floor again.